Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Nurofi Duyanti with name 23080101073. Presency number 34. On this occasion, I will present the result of my observation regarding legal system in the country of New Zealand. Specifically, I will discuss the civil law that exists in the country. First, I will explain about New Zealand. New Zealand is a island country in the southwestern Pacific Ocean. It consists of two mainland masses, the North Island and the South Island, and over 300 smaller islands. It is the sixth largest island on country by area and lies east of Australia across the Tasman Sea and south of the island of New Caledonia, Fiji, and Tonga. The country's varied topography and sharp mountain peaks, including the Southern Alps, owe much to tectonic uplift and volcanic eruption. New Zealand's capital city is Wellington and its most populous city is Auckland. English and Maori are the official language spoken in New Zealand. New Zealand is constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary democracy. Although its constitution is not codified, Charles III is the King of New Zealand and thus the head of state. The king is represented by the Governor-General, whom he appoints on the advice of the Prime Minister. The Governor-General can exercise the Crown's prerogative power, such as reviewing cases of injustice and making appointment of minister, ambassador, and other key public officials. And in rare situation, the reserve power, the power to dissolve parliament or refuse the royal assent of a bill into law. The power of the monarch and the governor-general are limited by constitutional constraints, and they cannot normally be exercised without the advice of minister. And that New Zealand legal system. Anglo-Saxon legal system. The Anglo-Saxon, or also known as common law system, is a legal system based on jurisprudence, namely the decision of previous judge, which then become the basic for the decision of subsequent judge. This legal system is applied in Ireland, England, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Canada, except the province of Quebec and the United States, although the state of Louisiana use this legal system in conjunction with Napoleonic constitutional continental European legal system. Apart from this country, several other countries also apply a mixed Anglo-Saxon legal system. For example, Pakistan, India, and Nigeria, which apply most of the Anglo-Saxon legal system, but also apply customary law and religious law. The Anglo-Saxon legal system is actually easier to implement, especially for people in developing countries because it is in line with current development. The opinions of legal experts and practitioners and more prominently used by judges in deciding case. Anglo-Saxon legal system is a legal system that developed since the 19th century in England. In the Anglo-Saxon system, there is no known source of standard and written law as is known in the civil law system. According to the common law system, the highest source of law is community custom developed in court or has become a court decision. The source of law that comes from this custom is what makes this legal system called the common law system or unwritten law, which means the law is not written. The common law system was also found to have three characteristics, which are as follows. One, jurisprudence as the main source of law. Two, adhering to stare decisis or system precedent doctrine. Three, adversary system in the judicial process. At common law, one, dominated by unwritten law or customary law through a judge decision. Two, there is no strict separation between public law and private law. However, the source of law, judge decision, custom, and written regulation are not systematically arranged in a certain hierarchy, as is the case in the continental European legal system. In this legal system, the role given to judge is not only as the party in charge of establishing and interpreting legal regulation, but the judge also plays a major role in shaping the entire order of life and creating new legal principles or what is called jurisprudence. This system certainly has its advantage and disadvantage. The advantage is the unwritten Anglo-Saxon has a flexible nature and is able to adapt to the time and society. The applicable law is unwritten law or common law, while the weakness, the element of certainty, is not well guaranteed. This is because the legal basis used is taken from community customary law or unwritten customary law. The legal source of the Anglo-Saxon legal system include 1. Court decision or judge, judicial decision, namely judge not only for function as parties in charge of determining and interpreting legal regulation, but also shape the entire system of life and create new light principles, jurisprudence. 2. Custom and written regulation laws and state administrative regulation. And civil law or hukum perdata in New Zealand, in countries with common law legal system, one of which is New Zealand, there is also a division of public law and private law. The definition given to public law is almost the same as the given by the continental European legal system. Meanwhile, private law is more intended as legal principles regarding property rights, law of property, law of person, law of contract. Therefore, all forms of problem related to law in New Zealand, be it criminal or civil or criminal law, will be resolved based on the common law or Anglo-Saxon legal system adopted by New Zealand. Therefore, the application and operationalization of civil law in New Zealand will be different from that in Indonesia. As previously explained, New Zealand addressed to the Anglo-Saxon legal system, which is known as the common law legal system, where the resolution of all problems and cases in court is to use unwritten law, namely previous judge decision on similar case. And countries with this system do not recognize written law. Furthermore, with the adherence of the doctrine of precedent or stare decisis in the common law, in deciding a case, a judge must base in decision on legal principle that already exists in the decision of other judge from previous similar case or precedent. However, in the event that there are no other similar judicial decision or the existing judicial decision are no longer in accordance with the time, then the judge can determine a new decision based on the value of justice, truth, and common sense, with responsible consideration. Thank you. Sekian dari saya. Terima kasih.